You're watching.
He's been in there all weekend. I even tried to call him. Hey, it's time to go to work.
All right. Alrighty, welcome to the man cave. As you can see, I have my assorted zombie killing tools here. Some of them way larger than you would need to take care of an actual zombie. This is one of my 2 drawing tables that you will probably be seeing a lot of. And this is where I will be talking to you half the time you're in class. I got the double computer system here. That's a little bit better, not quite so shiny. Alright. Bass guitar, because I play bass. Drawings. Scary guy in the corner. Assorted knickknacks and bric-a-bracs. Best of all, there's Butler. The other half of your time, the demos will be coming from my main drawing table, which is all made out of spare parts. This used to be the top of a different desk that I stained and coated. These here are actually table inserts that I bought at the resale shop. This goofy stuff here used to be on my walls, held up shelves. So this table really cost me about $4 altogether. Nice thing about it, it's nice and big. You do not need a table this big, but it is very, very useful. Plus I put a bunch of hooks in the front so you can hang things like hats and axes and bow staffs, because you never know, right? Alright, when I am not busy with my family or teaching or drawing or being in a band, I write books. So that is the first book I wrote. It's called A Lifetime in Time. It's about a high schooler who gets the ability to travel in time, space, and alternate realities. He gets an assignment from his English teacher to go write an interview with an old person. He goes into the future and interviews himself. And that's where the trouble starts. That, of course, brought a sequel. So I wrote White Lies and Blood. And then the trilogy, When the Thread Runs Out. I am currently working on the 4th book in the series called False Gods. So I don't believe in sitting around very often. The rest of the time I will be coming to you from my soundproof booth. Why do I have a soundproof booth? I love music. I play bass. That's my main instrument. I also play guitar. I play harmonica a little bit. Boom, boom. There's a harmonica. I sing. I also play keyboards. And I collect stringed instruments. It's kind of an issue. You will know when I am down in the soundproof booth, because the cool thing about being in the soundproof booth is this computer is really nice that I'm working on. And I can pop all kinds of backgrounds that I have drawn, mostly for my books. Not all of them, but some of them. Oops. All right. And I do this in the middle of staff meetings too, because I get really bored. And I just start playing around. Ooh. As far as my personal history in teaching, I have been teaching. This is year 30th in school district U46. I am a graduate of U46, for better or worse. 1984 is my class. You could probably do the math. I was born 1966. My God, he's old. I hope to retire in 4 to 5 years if the if things go well. I have taught elementary, I've taught middle school art, I have taught high school art for the past 14 years, although I did have 1 year of it back in 94 where I taught advanced photo. I've taught all levels of photo, I've taught all levels of sculpture, I taught all levels of jewelry. I have taught design, I have taught comic books and animation, but my main thing over the past 14 years is teaching drawing and painting. And that's good because that's what I really enjoy doing, even though I have almost a secondary degree in printmaking. I enjoyed printmaking a lot, but it's kind of a dead art. Not too many people doing it. But, if you're interested in looking into it, hopefully when we get back to school, I have a press. We can do all kinds of cool stuff. I really look forward to this year. And it's going to sound weird, but I think this horrible circumstance that we find ourselves in is going to force us to do things we normally wouldn't get the opportunity to do because we're always trying to hit that next mark. I expect from years of doing the curriculum in this course that we have to be at a certain point at a certain point. And that honestly just cannot happen because we won't have the tools all the time. So we're going to have to make adjustments. And I've already noticed as I've been planning out new lesson plans with my higher up students that they're going to get a chance to do stuff that we've never really tried before in class because we just didn't have the time. Now we kind of do in a weird way. So I think that should be exciting for this year. As far as my grading goes, I know everybody's at a different level, and we will get into the philosophy of drawing and art and what is good and what is bad and what is just really subjective. Everybody has their own idea of what they like and what they think is great, whether it's art, whether it's music, whether it's movies, whether it's food. Everybody has different criteria of how they judge it. I don't look to make everybody an amazing artist. I look to make them better than they were. So if you come in knowing nothing and I can get you to leave and you can draw a human body relatively in proportion and a human face and get the parts in the right place and you've learned to shade, that's pretty amazing. Now if you've come into this class and you have been drawing forever and you're really good at it, I'm going to get you to be even better because I'm going to teach you tricks and things that I do that make my life easier when I draw. And the thing is, and we'll get deeper into this with the philosophy of art later when we're all together, but everybody knows how to draw. Some of you just forgot. Drawing is an intrinsic talent. It's like jumping over a fence. If somebody's chasing you, you will jump over that fence. But if you think about jumping over that fence, chances are you're going to fall on the fence. That's what drawing is like. You just have to remember back to when you were young and you didn't say to yourself, I'm no good at it. Because that's really what happens. People look to the right and left of them in third grade, and if that person can draw and that person can draw, they judge their own work immediately. And they say, well, I must be good at something else. I'm not an artist. And then they quit. Well, if you quit reading and writing in third grade, by the time you're 40, you're going to read and write like a third grader. But school doesn't let you do that. They force you to keep learning bits of English and math, everything, all this left brain stuff. And we're going to start working on the right brain. Because God knows, after looking at the world today, we need a lot more work on our right brain. It's a wonderful part of us that we overlook almost constantly. All right, so that's a brief philosophy. We'll get deeper into it into class. I just wanted to say welcome to everybody coming, and for those coming back, I missed you guys, even if you were a pain in my butt before. I look forward to seeing you again, and I hope everybody's safe, and I hope everybody is healthy and fed. Some of us been a little fed too good, all right? All right, guys, take care. I will see you soon. Bye.